Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to Wizard of Legend. Kind of forgot the name of the game there. Anyway, so I mentioned on Twitter that I had recently picked up this game. It is a relatively new game. Came out on GOG, Steam, etc., about six days ago, I think. And it's an Enter the Gungeon style magic-y roguelite game. So obviously I had to pick it up because Enter the Gungeon was a rather good game. I like roguelites, and I saw Northern Lion playing it, which obviously means that I usually pick up the game because he usually knows what he's talking about when it comes to roguelites. Anyway, I think we should go on a run. I was going to do this whole thing blind, but unfortunately, by the time I actually figured out how to record this properly, I had already just given up and started playing it properly. At least I have a vague knowledge of what I'm doing. Yeah, because I was having problems with my OBS where it wouldn't record certain games, particularly pixelated games, like Binding of Isaac and, well, this. So, yeah. It's now fixed, as you can probably tell by the fact we are running at about 60 frames a second, I hope. Yeah, all it actually required was me updating my OBS. The reason it was not updating is because of a bug, but oh well. Anyway, right, this is clearly a monster room. Oh god, not you things! I hate these things! So, yeah, you've got a dash, you've got various attacks, which you can see at the bottom of the screen. So you've got your special-ish attack, which is bound to Q. I think that's called your signature move or something. It's a more powerful version. Oh, a shop. Relics, records, card, vampires, eyeglasses, antiquated tabby, or tabai, and a super carrot cake. I know what none of these do. I know what a healing potion does. I know what the vampire eyeglasses do, but I don't know any of the others. Just get comfortable. Right. So, yeah, it's just sort of explore around the area. That's the boss fight. We don't want to be here. It's just basically explore around the castle, fight monsters, get treasure. Don't die, preferably. Make sure you dodge out the way of attacks as opposed to doing what I do and just charging in randomly and hoping for the best, which is usually why I die. But, yeah, and there will be a lot of deaths, by the way. This is not the easiest game in the world. I mean, it's a roguelite. What do you expect? Ah! Die! Oh, they're already dead. Oh well. Oh no, not you again. Yeah, each of your abilities has a certain cooldown, so you really do have to manage those. Except for your basic move, which is bound to the left mouse by default. I've just got a wind slash at the moment. It's alright. I've not actually unlocked any of the other basic moves, but I will say the spells that you start with are actually fairly decent. There's the fireball, which you can see here, so I dash into spikes, and there's a sort of ice fan of some description. I should probably dash over there. Or I could just pick them off from a distance. Oh yeah, spells cancel each other out, so... boom. Aha! My pixie decided to freeze him. Yes, I have a pixie with me. Well, I call it a pixie. Ooh, now that's a basic attack card. Earth Knuckles. I take it that does more damage. It's just really, really slow. Well, let's give it a go, see what... That does a lot more damage. Ah, so... You can either... If you time it right, you can actually... Ah, there's Wind Slash Enhanced there. Frost Fans and keeping... I think Frost Fan... Is that... I think that's one of your starting spells, I think. Let's give the boss a go, shall we? Yeah, as I was going to say, if you time it right, you can actually attack a lot faster, I think. Ah. No, you can't. Let's give the boss a go. Go on. I've not found the sacrificial bit yet, but whatever. Oh, no, 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 no. It's the counter rogue. I dislike the counter rogue. Counter rogue is annoying. Aha! Ow! Take out the basic units first. Missed. Yeah, he'll summon in additional rogues. When they're stunned, wail on them! The more hits you do, I think the more damage you do. Or is it just a counter? I don't know. Yep. Stay away! I think this is the least amount of damage I've ever taken on the first. Oi! I think this is the least amount of damage I've ever actually taken on the first floor. Ah! Take that! Okay, I like this rock fist thing. I think I'm going to keep it. No special treasure, but no matter. Where haven't I gone on this floor? How do you navigate the map? I can't move the map. Right, I've not been right down the bottom. Okay. Your character won't actually fall into pits as such, it will just sort of walk against them. So the best way to navigate these spaces is just sort of walk into them and then use your dash ability. Thank you, Windows Defender, that was very useful. I know that you've been sort of scanning my computer, that's kind of what you're supposed to do. It was really not necessary to interrupt me, just to say that. Besides, I'm supposed to have game mode on. It's supposed to be keeping notifications silent while I'm gaming. Maybe it doesn't recognize this as an actual game because I got it in like full screen window or borderless window. Sorry. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do this thing, am I? Yeah. You'll have to craft a better spell combo. I don't know how to beat that one. I'm guessing you just need to get as high a combo as possible, but I can't currently do it. 231 gold. Do I have anything spectacular? I can get some more items and see what they do. I mean, super carrot cake, that's going to increase health, surely. Antiquated tabby. Yeah, that's not too bad. Or I could get another spell. You know what? I might actually do that. Creeping Tendrils, Frost Fan, and Shock Assault. Probably Shock Assault, because I seem to be going for very melee. If I've got these giant rock fists, melee could be quite useful. It's basically like Chain Lightning, except I think you dash into them. Yeah, let's get Shock Assault. Let's go. Next floor. I'm not actually too bad at this in comparison to other roguelites. I've still not beaten the first major boss, but, you know, I mean, it's just a matter of getting their attack patterns down, really. Once you know how to dodge them and stuff like that, it's relatively decent. Well, relatively easy to beat her, I imagine. Right. Yep. Oh, hello. Oh, it got blocked by something. That also has a bit more knockback, I think, than the... Hey, no you don't. Hey! Die. Smack him a bit. Zap. There we go. Problem sorted. Unfortunately, I didn't get to use my signature bar. Up there, the blue bar is my signature bar. If that's full, then you can use a more powerful version of your Q. Scales of Babylon, Earthen Aegis, Homing Flares, and Cyclone Boomerang. That's going to be a defensive card, I imagine. I can't remember what that... I think that's just Homing Fireballs. Cyclone Boomerang, I'm guessing that travels out then back to you. Scales of Babylon, I don't know what that does. So we're going to just leave. I'll probably save my money for the store. Ooh. Wow. So yeah, I've been quite enjoying this game. It's very... Yeah. What's the word? Oh, I missed. It is quite fun. I'll give it that. I know it sounds like I'm not exactly enthralled, but I never sound like I'm enthralled, so... I think this is the sort of game that I could probably play for hours and hours on end. Even though I do tend to get a bit annoyed when I keep dying, but that's kind of what roguelikes are about. Oh yeah, and you can push them off ledges. As evidence there. It's always nice to just push them off ledges, it's pretty much an instant kill. Ah! The cultist! I don't know if that's his actual name, but I'm calling him the cultist. He gives you some items that are cursed, so they are very powerful in one aspect, but they will... There's a price, as he says, I believe. Yes, choose wisely, my friend. These relics come at a certain price. So, for example, don't let your greed for power become your downfall. Yeah, if you take too many of these, then you're gonna have a very large amount of negatives, which will probably screw you over. It's kind of like the deal with the devil from Isaac, except slightly more problematic if you take too many of them. I mean, Isaac, you can just take as many as you can either steal or afford the health for. Nog's Heavenly Boots, large red button, and golden armor of envy. I'm not really interested in any of those, mainly because I don't know what the first two do, and the golden armor of envy, if I remember, has a very dangerous negative. If I remember correctly, I might actually not be remembering it properly. Oh, this is a bit of a... yeah. I think we should go that way, I think. No! I kind of deserved that, to be honest. Ow. I should have just used a spell to block it. Alright, you can go off the edge. Thank you. That was a lot of damage I should not have taken. I accept full responsibility for that. Oh, Jesus Christ! Right. There we go, there's a signature thing. Ooh. I killed them. Good. Ooh, what's this? What's that do? Mirror shield. That sounds interesting. What does it do? Summons a shield that reflects one projectile. Barrier breaks after reflect and respawns on a timer. So, I think your closest is probably going to be... Oh, this is not a nice room. Your closest is probably going to be the Holy Mantle from Isaac, which respawns after one room. But obviously this one doesn't work on rooms, so, you know, it works on a timer instead. Okay, where's the boss? Where haven't I gone? Pretty much the entire southeast side. Okay. Ooh, sale. What have we got for sale here today? The Glove of Midas, Mercury Sandals, Dark Katana, and the Permafrost Cube. Dark Katana. How could I pass up something that sounds really cool. Designed by artisan Matus Feodor. I don't know. This relic triples the critical hit chance for all melee arcana. I don't actually know what the no, don't swap it. I don't actually know what the melee what the critical hit chance is on this. Oh, this is gonna go horribly, isn't it? Any room with explosive crates, I always end up. Or they could just detonate them all themselves. That works too. I didn't actually throw that, did I? Or if I did, I didn't hit anything. Ah, it's Mr. Shield Man. Ow. There. There. Hey, real. No, you don't. Dodging is very important in this game. Unfortunately, I am not doing it particularly effectively. Ugh. Not you again. How many of you idiots are there? I'm gonna have to start calling them wumps or something, aren't I? I don't know. Ah, the boss. 225 health. It's doable. Oh, it's the archer. The archer, if I remember correctly, is not actually as difficult as first believed. His attack patterns are fairly easy to get down. Yeah. This is relatively simple. Right. Ooh, a battery. Battery of Taranis. Increases lightning damage just across the board. I'll take it. That's very nice. Let's take the healing potion because I know exactly what's coming next. The first boss. Well, yeah, it's the first boss. I classify the other two as mini bosses. To you too. It's too late to be getting cold feet, because I'm about to freeze you in your tracks. Good for you. Luckily, I've got a shield that blocks projectiles, so... Or, I did have a shield that blocks projectiles. You've now stopped it. Yo! No, I was too far away. I keep forgetting I had that Arcana on me. Ow! Jesus, no, that's going to be painful. Yep. I've got a lot of health though, so if I just keep my distance and dodge her attacks... Ay, no you don't. Oh, no you don't. Ow. Ow. You frozen me. Here we go. No, what am I doing? Too close. Too aggressive. What does this do? Oh, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. How do you dodge that? How do you... What? Right, okay. No, you don't. Ha! I'm doing okay. I just lost my shield. Nope. Ow. Right, just for that. No. Ah! Yes! Gotcha! Not bad, you certainly know how to stay cool. With lightning! Ta-ta for now and stay frosty. Holy moly! I have actually beaten the first boss for the first time on camera. That's quite nice actually. Ugh. I also got an achievement for that, so I'll have to check that on the GOG launcher afterwards. Now we're fighting the nature people. Now, the nature people are, as you probably guessed, weak to anti-nature things like fire. I think. Are they? I don't know. Well, I seem to be doing less damage with my fists of rock than... I think they've poisoned me as well. Dear word. What is this room? I am taking so much damage. Oh my freaking Jesus. Right. I don't know what I don't know what on earth just happened there, but it was very, very painful, whatever it was. And I've gone the wrong way. Nope, there we go. Kill them! Ow, ow, ow. Getting too overconfident, I'm dead. I pressed the wrong button and dashed in like an idiot. Oh dear. To be fair, that's the furthest I've ever got, so yeah, that's quite nice. Lightning Arcana depict dynamic tone with dazzling contrasts. It serves to properly illustrate their raw energy. This is Tommy. He will equip all our signatures and other various types of spells. So, yeah, we've got several types of spells, as I mentioned earlier. We've got our basic, we've got our dash, standard, and a signature. So, basic will be like the rock fists, the wind slash. Dash, standard is air burst. You've also got varieties that will set the ground behind you on fire or whatever. Then you've got a load. You can take a normal spell in with you. I've got a few unlocked. I particularly like Wind Fury, though obviously I've been gravitating more towards Bouncing Surge at the moment. But we'll go back to Wind Fury. We'll give it a go. There we got Exploding Fireball in the signature. We've got Spiraling Typhoon, Rock and Roll, and Rebounding Icicles. Now all of these start enhanced, so not only are they more powerful, they can be charged up, as mentioned earlier. So, I don't know how this one works, but we will equip it. It's probably going to get me killed. I tend to like to stick to my Fireball. My Fireball is very effective, but we're going for an all-wind thing here. I'm not interested in any of those cards. Yeah, here you can spend like these Chaos Gems or whatever they're called to basically permanently buy cards. I think you can also spend it on these to have it for that specific run. Some of the finest relics on a worthy addition to any wizard's collection. Each of these priceless, unique relics was painstakingly crafted to perfection. What it does not specify is, can we take... when we buy them, are we equipped with them permanently? I'm guessing no. We can also go over here and sell our... Yes, we can sell our Chaos Gems for some gold coins, so we can start with gold when we go into the Chaos Trials, or whatever they're called. And this person is kind of like, he lets you start with a specific boss. So if you think your gear is better off against a certain boss, then you can get him to, you can talk to him. I think that's how it works. I've never actually used it, so take that with a pinch of salt. You can also buy robes. That is a very fabulous purple robe there, but I'm not quite sure what it does. This is one of my main gripes with the game so far. It doesn't actually tell you what something is before you buy it. There's no, like, you can't check a description, you can't check damage values, you can't even... yeah, you can't see what something does. I mean, shift, I mean, what does that do? Does that increase your sprint? Does that increase your movement speed? I mean, pace, you would assume that increases your movement speed. Okay, fair enough. But shift could do exactly the same thing. Grit, what does that do? I mean, I'm currently wearing a Vigor cape, which increases armor and health. Grit, is that an upgraded version of it? I don't know. I mean, I would guess that would be maybe less knockback or something like that. But then that could also equate to armor. So, Yeah, I think I'll be sending some feedback to the developers with regards to that, though they might eventually have already thought that through. I do like seeing, like, descriptions and stuff before I try. Oh, Lord, there's a load of ranged people. Eat wind! Oh, it's that spell. That's what that one does. I remember specifically not liking this spell. I just attacked a very intimidating looking wall, no matter. Alright. Okay, no you don't. Die please. Fire shield. Don't draw him in yet. There we go, there we go. And apparently, wind does very little damage against these people. That is irritating. Right, now when you meet the tailor in a dungeon, he can, I believe, improve something or other. I managed to acquire, just in time, I've managed to acquire some high quality threads that will boost an outfit's effects, yeah. It'll run you 100 gold, but it'll be worth it. What do you say? You could also pay, I think it also costs you health. But it will increase the amount of armor that this thing gives. Oh, hello. It just came out of nowhere. Well, actually they were standing there, I'm just going a bit too fast. Oh, no you don't. No, clearly you do, because my signature is not off cooldown. Oops. Right. Oh, God, my ear is itching like mad. Oh, Wind Slash Enhanced. But Earth Knuckles is there as well, and as we proved last time, Earth Knuckles are actually very effective. Boom. Don't let him... Nope, don't let him hit me, because he'll set me on fire, and then I will burn, and it'll be really inconvenient. Alright. I mean, I'm tempted to take the Earth Knuckles just because my Wind Slash isn't doing that much damage. But then, is Earth Knuckles going to do less damage as well? Let's find out. Let's get the Earth Knuckles. Come on, move ya. Move! Move your magey backside. Right. Ow. These are colourless, so yeah, they're not going to be... They're not going to take more damage from any particular stuff. Because yeah, there are elemental effects and stuff. Oh no, no you don't. I'm not falling for that one. Yep. Goodbye. Okay. Now we have lost nearly half our health. That's not a good start for this accursed thing. No matter. Oh, let's just walk directly into his line of fire, why don't we? There we go. Up, fire! Fire, dude. Don't. Ow! Set me on fire. Right, yeah, that does full damage to him. I mean, ice would be better for these people, but nah. When it's my basic attack, I kinda need something that's effective against these guys. Oh, no. No. Boom! I must admit though, the charged abilities really do seem powerful. Even if they don't, if they're not actually powerful, they certainly look powerful, and that's what I do kind of like about this game. It really, I mean, it really does have, those punches really do have kind of have weight behind them almost. Nice and punchy. I'm missing the shop. No, I'm not. It's right here. What do we got? Tesla coil, guys, shovel, battery, Taranis, and analytical monocle. We've got no electricity spells, so that's useless. Tesla coil, that sounds very electrical based again. If I remember correctly, that shocks people when you use Arcana on them. Or gives you a chance to shock people when you use Arcana on them. Gaia shovel, I'm guessing that's Earth related because, you know, Gaia and everything. Analytical monocle, I haven't the foggiest what it does. Maybe that shows you the descriptions of things before they counter rogue again. Oh dear. Hello. Ow. Just dashed into his arrow. It was wise, wasn't it? Right. Boom. Ow. Ha! Nice try. 22 hit combo. Nice. Although I am nearly dead, so I should probably stop getting so overly aggressive. Punch him. I don't care if it's only an 8-hit combo. No, he's over there. Boom. Gotcha. Oof. That was close. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, I'm taking that. I don't care. Can I? I can't afford the battery, can I? God. I can shoot lightning from my hands. I am a god. There's got to be some more coins around here somewhere. I want that battery. Oh, hello, there's monsters. Call me Zeus! Yep. Ow. Yep. Yep. Aha! You can't defeat the dreaded corner. Right. That's enough to get me to the store. Well, I can already get to the store, but that's enough to get me the battery. I suppose I could have spent a little bit less time by just taking the portal, but oh well. So technically I didn't actually have to have those fists at all. I could have just kept the wind thing and saved myself 100 gold, but whatever. All my runs at the moment are just trying to figure out what everything does. There we go, it does some extra damage. You can't even get close to me now, sir. Oh no. Up. Rogue. Ow! Ow! Please don't throw Molotovs at me. Please don't dash off the side of the freaking battlefield. I just wasted my ability. Oh well. Okay, I need to unlock this, what's it called? Bolt rail. I need to start unlocking that. Boom! That is very, very helpful. I'm clearly more geared towards being a lightning mage. I love lightning. But then I also like frost. And fire. And pretty much everything else. I've not had any chaos spells, though. That does not block those. Use your brain. Yep. Oh, there's a guy there. I did not realise that. I've got 11 health left. I need to be very careful or get vampire. Vampire. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, Vampire decreases your maximum health, but it also allows you to... Oh, hello. Vampire's eyeglasses. But you get health back when you kill people. Right. No, you don't. Yo! Zappy zappy! With vampires... Oh, you are... I should have seen that coming. Right. Is that available for purchase? It is not. Okay. Rippling Rupture, Firewall, Glacial Cross. I don't know what Glacial Cross is. So it doesn't... because I don't know what they do, I'm not really wanting to buy them. Flat Gauntlet. Ooh, that sounds very fancy. 3 Gorges Bulwark. Let's try the flag. You can now equip this relic by talking to... Ah, they're relics! Why did I go back? Mim spawned in the... whatever. Meet Mim. He's a mimic. Hence the name. So, what does this flat gauntlet do? Allows you to destroy enemy projectiles with basic melee arcana. Oh, that is... Give me that straight away. Thank you very much, sir. That is a very useful... Oh, there's new stuff. So technically, could I just cycle through stuff by going back and forth? I can. Day 18. I don't think it's actually affecting what day it is it? No, it's not. So I can just go back and forth to repopulate shops until I find what I want. Oh, that's helpful. I don't know if that was the intention, but that's certainly very helpful. I'm not getting what I want. Let's just go. I did not re-equip my Arcana. Oops. Well, looks like we're running Windman again. I need to get sort of off the cherry cola. Or cola in general, actually. There's a pit there. And that is how you deal with them. Haha! Goodbye! Or not. Haha, you missed. Toodles! Oh! Ow! Yeah, you can't. They can dash! I did not realise they can dash. Come on. Eh. Okay. Goodbye. God, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Can you tell? I think this is probably the most lively I've been in a video in quite some time. Even more so than... Oh, what was the other one? I can't even remember half my own videos. I've done actually quite a lot of videos now. It's been quite some time since I started doing YouTube. If you count all of the other... Oh, I've got myself trapped in a corner. If you count all the previous channels I've done, because my problem is I get really dejected when channels don't go anywhere. And often in the past, I would take the nuclear option and just delete them and start again, thinking, oh well, clearly it's because either the name that I've selected for the channel or the content on it that really is just not up to par. I mean, content's not up to par anyway, but yeah. I've managed to avoid doing that with this channel. Oh, hello. Well, I say I've managed to avoid doing it with this channel so far. I have actually obviously changed the name, but I'm not particularly happy with where it is, but I don't care anymore. I gave up caring about. Let's put it this way: when I first started YouTube, I had the completely wrong mindset. I was more concerned with getting subscribers, getting viewers, rather than just doing it because I wanted to do it. Now I'm just doing it because I want to do it. And I'm probably a lot better off for it, I can imagine. Aha! Ah! Oh, screw this. Ow! I might be dead. Nope, I'm not dead. Yep. Goodbye. Well, I got a Chaos Gem. Oh! Blooming zombie things. Come on, group up. There we go. And there's another one. Right. Ah, 2 of you. Oh, you're joking me. Well, thankfully, I haven't actually been killed by that one. Nope. I'm fine. It's all fine. I'm good. Come on. Kill him. There we go. Hey, I missed. Hey. Don't care if I wasted my signature. They do a lot of damage. Oh, they are the most annoying things ever. They are so tanky, and they do, like, as you saw, 49 damage. It's ridiculous amounts of damage. I mean, technically, it's not actually ridiculous amounts of damage. Mentis Imperium. It's got love hearts. Was that some sort of charm? It's only 13. I'll buy it. See what it does. That's a signature. Or is it? No? Oh, because I've not equipped that yet. It's still showing it as... Right. Mentis Imperium. This arcana allows you to confuse foes around you, causing them to attack each other. That sounds like it could be hilarious. Let's give it a go. And yes, we are going with Windman again. I should probably switch back to the Lightning guy, because clearly Windman is not getting much done. Why am I scared of those? I've got flat gauntlets. Hey, let's group them up. Boom! Attack each other! That doesn't last long, does it? Aha! I tried to use my Imperium thing for some reason or another, despite the fact he was the only person there. Ah, hello. Oh, there's more of them. Boom! Attack each other! I said attack each other! Oh, come on! Okay, that was not really as effective as I was hoping. Oh! I'm an idiot. Right. Alright. There we go. Aha! This didn't work. Right. Yep. Ow, 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 ow. Attack each other. There we go. That's much more effective. Or, well, it's much more effective against these guys anyway. Okay. It also has a hell of a long cooldown. It's understandable, because, I mean, it's basically getting them to turn on each other. I mistimed that completely. Hey! Ah, you can't catch me. I'm fast as the wind. And probably about as consistent as the wind, but no matter. Because sometimes I'm really good at this game, and other times I'm really, really terrible. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. Sometimes I'm slightly competent at this game, and other times I'm really, 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 really terrible. I think you get the idea with that. At least, in a way, that confusion kind of stuns them. And appear to have stun-locked him in a corner. What have we here? Give me one of your Arcana to shuffle in, and I'll let you keep one from... select one to keep from my hand. Yeah, it's not really working for me. Just watch, I'll go and get it back. Creeping tendrils, that'll do. That's an ice one, I think. What does it do? No, not dash. Creates a tendril of water that binds and travels to any foes it hits. So it's not going to do much unless you can actually hit someone with its. it's basically yeah, it's basically Cthulhu. Ah, it's not Cthulhu. You can't just say something is basically Cthulhu. I was thinking of something else to say then, but I don't think that's really appropriate. Even by my standards, it's quite inappropriate. So I'm not going to say it. Oh well. Mind you, since when have I actually ever cared about saying things, inappropriate things? I don't know. Increases water damage. Okay, it's water, not ice, but whatever. Are water and ice classified as the same thing? Because in a lot of games and movies and books and etc., in a lot of media, water and ice are considered part of the same sort of tree. Airburst enhanced. I'll buy it just to see what it does. Create shockwaves that buffet enemies in your path. So presumably it pushes them away. Unless it literally turns them into a barbecue. But I would have thought that would be something that fire did, not air. Where am I going? Down, actually. Yep. Yeah, down. Ah, but the shop. Infinity Marble. As opposed to the Infinity Stone. God, can you imagine if the Infinity Stone was in this? That would be the most overpowered thing ever. Over there. Well, I say it would be the most overpowered thing ever. I've not actually seen Infinity Wars yet, so I don't actually know. I mean, I saw what it did in... yeah, I saw what it did in... Yeah, it does do a little bit of damage. In Guardians of the Galaxy, but I don't really recall much other than that. And... hey. Yep. God, I much prefer attacking the Strafe Archer to, or fighting the Strafe Archer to the other bosses. Hey, no you don't. Ah. Mystic... what? Mystic Monopole. Increases knockback when striking foes. Very useful if you're fighting an enemy near pits. Right. Okay. Ta-da! That was not what I wanted to do. That's kind of helpful, I guess. It's stopping the enemy from attacking me, I suppose. I don't know, it's not always going to be as helpful as it... Ow! First seems. Ow, again. Never mind. On this room, it's very helpful. Come on, over here. Yep, very helpful on that room. I can't deny that. Oh. This room is not going to be helpful. In fact, it's probably going to get me killed. Much like my own incompetence. And I used my thing without actually... There we go. And yep. Ow. Ah, no. Stupid spear people. Go away. Ooh, a chest. What does that do? Well, I know what a chest does, but I was more concerned about what it had in it. Help! There we go. That's good enough, probably. Oh dear, I messed that up. There you go. Ow, 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 ow. No! Damn it. Alright, one more run. Let's actually change my arcana this time so I'm not using absolutely useless rubbish. I say useless, it's not really useless, is it? It's just I don't get on with it. So in my eyes it's useless. Bouncing Surge. Back to the good old classic. I don't actually have any electrical signatures, so we're going to use rock and roll. Just watch, we're going to be going up against fire people now, and that rock is going to be absolutely pointless. Right, lightning aspect, shearing chain, and storm draft. I don't know. I mean, I suppose I could just buy them for the sake of it. I mean, I have to unlock everything eventually anyway, so, you know. Come on. Come on, game. There we go. Oh, that's not a dangerous room. Yep. Goodbye. Yep. And goodbye. I managed to avoid taking damage on that room. I am quite surprised. Yep. No, you don't. No ice arrows for me. Thank you. Excellent. Let's see how quickly I die this time. By falling into pits. That did a fair amount of damage, I'm not gonna lie. Now I can fire ice spears, which are going to do very little damage because we're against the ice people. I can't even pick up the health, I must remember that's there. You're the person who wants Arcana, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to... Oh, hopefully I get it back. There's not even any way of actually knowing, it's just pure random. I got Iron Spike instead. That's not that great from what I remember. Oh no, it is. So I kind of see the usefulness of it. It's basically like setting loads of traps that all then chain together. Or prism. It's like prison towers from... Oh, Red Alert. In a way. Why did I just... Yeah. I got to waste a health thing. We can go down. So let's go down. Not you. Well, that didn't work. Ow. You're colourless, aren't you? No. Buzz up. Ow, my face. I do not like you people. You people are mean. Okay, right. At least I know where the boss is now, so... Ah, an arena, this should be interesting. Goodbye. Oh, they didn't actually keep them. God, they just knocked me straight on. Okay. I do not like that room. Or this room. In fact, I don't like any room with zombies in it. How's that sound? All the thwomp people. Earth Knuckles. Yep. I'll take take those. How many months? There's not actually that many enemies left, so you know what? I'm just going to go straight for the boss. Aha! Ah, I see. So, I've just realised. Ow! I hate this Lancer guy. Damn. Yeah. So, the amount of skulls on the grave indicate how many people you've basically not cleared, and the I hate the Lancer. And the more that skulls are on there, the more reinforcements they summon. It looks like. I'm guessing. I don't know. Or maybe they get stronger. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Alright, I think that's going to be enough for today. It's getting actually quite late around here. So, I say late, more of 20 to 9, but due to the fact I've not soundproofed my room, the next door neighbours can probably hear me, and my parents can probably hear me, and my brother can probably hear me. So, you know what, I'm going to shut up now. Much to their everlasting joy. Anyway, that has been Wizard of Legend. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I do like this game. I very much like this game. I would ask that they take note of my earlier comment, though, about adding descriptions to things, or being able to see what things do before you pick them up. I mean, I can understand the ones where you don't, that are like the devil deals, or the curse deals. I can understand it not mentioning what those do, because there's a negative to them, so you have to try and balance it out. I suppose it's just really a case of me learning what everything does. But, you know. I mean, it's the same with Isaac. You can't see what that does before you pick it up. Same with Gungeon. You can't see what that is before it picks him up. Before you pick it up. So, it's probably more on me than it is on them. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.